This is a video for, I forgot what the guy's name was, but he had some questions about my the setting video that I had. But first, let's just start off with the ASA that I was talking about yesterday. How it leaks out of the bleed out sometimes when you just screw the tank right in. What you're going to want to do, you're going to want to take off the screw piece. And then you're going to take a smallest Allen key, and where that little pin is in there, you're going to want to knock that out. And that'll come out. It might just be the back part without the pin, but I don't know how, or just the pin might come out. It just depends on how you knock it out. So what you're going to want to do is you want to clean that out a little bit in there. I don't really know how you guys keep your guns and stuff, because I've seen some people that keep their guns spotless, and other people, they leave it all grimy. They just wipe off the excess paint off the sides. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to push this out, push the pin out like that, pull it out. And on the tip there, or it might come off with this, is going to be a tiny little O-ring. Or actually, it'll be more of a bigger one, about that big. Well, this one's only about that big. So that's the old one, so that's the one why it was leaking. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to take your lube, your Clips gun lube, take a little bit of it, and right inside there, let me just find the camera, inside there, you're going to want to put a drop of lube in there. Spin it around, get it nice and lubey. Take the smallest O-ring in your O-ring kit, place that in there. Take your rod, wipe it off, stick it in there, and when you push it up, the little O-ring will kind of come out a little bit because it's not sized with the thing, so you're going to want to have to somehow pull that down and have the O-ring in your finger and stick it over the pin and slide it down. Slide it down about halfway. I don't know if it leaked out or not, but you could put a little bit more lube in the little hole down there. Put that down. Get that nice and lubed. And push that. It doesn't have to be perfectly on there or in the little hole, because when you put it back in the ASA, it'll come through. So you take that, take the gun, put it down, and push down on it, and look to see if that little pin's sticking out, which is good. Take your cap, screw your cap on, and on the inside you might want to push down on that little star piece, and that's for the ASA, if it's broke, or not broke, but that's the O-ring for the problem. And then he had a question about the trigger, which I had. If you can see, there's two smallest little trigger screws in there. You're going to want to take those out. They're about that big. Don't lose them. Keep them in the little spare parts bag. Yeah. Take those out, and then I don't know if you guys shoot it from opto or switch. It's just whatever, but if you do that, you might want to switch it over to switch, because you can feel it a little bit better on how it's going to be shooting. And the way switches is, it's like all the older guns before opto had. You pull it back and it hits like a little clicking device thing. So you're gonna want to take that and then adjust that with the top screw, the top screw on the trigger. And then the bottom screw is how far it can pull back, but the top one is how close it has until it clicks. The way to switch it to opto: turn the gun on, press and hold the center button, go up to hardware, hit the center button, it'll say trigger, and it'll rather say switch or opto. To change it, hit the center button once, hit the down or up button until it goes to switch, hit the center button, and then go up where it says back, hit the middle button again, and then go up to where it says filter, and this is to change the dwell. Hit the up button. No, this is to change the ball and the empty. To change the ball, you hit the center button, and then go up or down. It goes up by 0.5 milliseconds. Set it to 1, and then press the up button. It'll go to empty. Hit the center button and rather click it up or down to go to 1.5, and that's also in point. It also goes up by 0.5, and then you go, whether you can change your debounce or not, but whatever. Go to back and then go up to where it says timing, and then it will say dwell. To change that, you hit it once, and you can rather go up or down, and it goes up by 0.1, and you should set it at 12. and then go up to where it says back, press that, and you can go up and rather set to whatever modes or presets. You can exit and turn it off, and it's fine. Be careful when you're taking off and putting on your feed neck. The screw closest to the gun, if you over tighten that, it will snap and it will break, and your feed deck will be ruined, and you have to buy one. The only place I can find is paintballshowcase.com, I think it is, and they only have it in black, and they have these other weird ones like New Designs or something like that. But yeah, make sure everything's always lubed. Yeah, if you have any other questions, or if you want any other things done with the Ego, send me a message.